The windshield is cracking under baseball-sized hail. Rain falls sideways. On the radar, the vortex is spinning right above us. But outside the window, there is nothing to see. Only a wall of complete, suffocating darkness. For years, storm chasers followed an unwritten code. Stay behind the monster, film it, and drive away. But this wasn't a normal storm. It wasn't spinning neatly over open fields. It was shape-shifting. In less than 60 seconds, the wind roared like a jet engine. The monster expanded to nearly 3 miles wide, took an impossible left turn, and swallowed the hunters whole. When nature decides to rewrite its own rules, what happens when the ultimate predators of the storm become its final prey? In 2013, an absolute monster touched down in Reno, Oklahoma. Spanning 2.6 miles wide, it became the widest tornado in recorded human history. For decades, professional storm chasers followed one rule: stay behind the storm, document it, and survive. But Reno didn't follow the rules. It grew from a standard twister into an erratic beast in seconds, executing an unpredictable left turn, and consuming the very legends who dedicated their lives to studying it.
Man, you can go back, man.
I was gonna go forward so I could watch it.
This is the story of the day nature rewrote the rules of meteorology, and the fatal 40 minutes that changed storm chasing forever. May 31st, 2013. Oklahoma City was trapped in a pressure cooker. Mid-afternoon temperatures surged into the mid-80s with suffocating humidity. A powerful upper-level trough was roaring in from the west, slamming directly into a boundary of unstable, moisture-rich air. Meteorologists knew the setup was dangerous, but the atmosphere was behaving strangely. Instead of a single clean storm firing off, multiple supercells began merging into one gigantic, chaotic complex near the town of Reno. By 6 p.m., a funnel touched down, but this wasn't a sleek, visible column spinning neatly over the fields. Wrapped in dense walls of torrential rain and bearing multiple sub-vortices hidden inside, the monster was virtually invisible, and it was moving at an unprecedented 40 miles per hour. No, it didn't just grow, it exploded. Wrapped completely in blinding curtains of heavy rain, the tornado became a giant, invisible wedge. To those on the ground, it didn't look like a classic funnel. It looked like a wall of rain consuming the sky. Storm chasers, including veteran researchers and media crews, positioned themselves along highway routes to maintain a safe buffer. But at 6:19 p.m., the storm broke all rules of meteorology. Without warning, the tornado expanded to a record-breaking 2.6 miles wide, accelerated to 55 miles per hour, and took a sharp, erratic turn to the southeast, directly toward the chasers. Within the giant cloud structure, sub-vortices, smaller, hyper-violent tornadoes, were spinning at over 290 miles per hour, striking like invisible hammers. The chasers weren't just near the tornado anymore. They were suddenly inside it. As the storm unexpectedly veered southeast, the buffer evaporated in seconds. Renowned researcher Tim Samaras, his son Paul, and meteorologist Carl Jung, pioneers who had dedicated their lives to understanding tornadoes safely, found themselves directly in the path of a violent sub-vortex. The 2.6-mile-wide vortex engulfed their vehicle with winds exceeding 290 miles per hour. For the first time in recorded history, professional storm researchers lost their lives to the very phenomenon they sought to study. The tragedy sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Reno rewrote the rulebook. It proved that tornadoes can expand and shift direction faster than humanly possible to react. Today, the lessons learned on May 31, 2013, serve as a stark reminder of nature's unpredictable power, forever changing how severe weather is studied and respected. While the scientific community grieved, meteorologists scrambled to assess the raw scale of the disaster. The Reno tornado had carved a 16.2-mile path through Canadian County. Though it largely avoided dense urban centers, its 295-mile-per-hour winds completely stripped topsoil, pulverized farmhouses, and swept heavy machinery hundreds of yards across the landscape. The tragedy triggered an immediate paradigm shift. Before May 31, 2013, the chaser community operated under the assumption that keeping a clear visual on a funnel guaranteed safety. El Reno shattered that belief. It proved that multi-vortex, rain-wrapped tornadoes could grow faster than a vehicle could accelerate on muddy back roads. In the wake of the storm, weather agencies overhauled their protocols. Mobile radar data gathered during those critical 40 minutes provided unprecedented insight into sub-vortices, leading to the development of advanced Doppler systems and new warning algorithms designed to detect rapid tornado expansion. May 31, 2013, shattered long-held assumptions in meteorology. It reminded the world that no matter how advanced our technology, radar systems, or tracking vehicles become, severe nature remains fundamentally untamable. The 2.6-mile-wide beast of El Reno proved that the line between discovery and tragedy can vanish in a matter of seconds. Today, the lessons forged in those fatal 40 minutes continue to save lives, driving safer storm-chasing protocols, inspiring next-generation phased array radar research, and honoring the legacy of Tim Samaras, Paul Samaras, and Carl Jung. Their dedication to science opened our eyes to the true power hidden within the clouds. Nature rewrote the rules in Oklahoma that day, and the atmosphere will never be looked at the same way again. If you found this deep dive into meteorological history insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What severe weather event should we explore next? Until next time, stay safe and keep looking to the skies.